Hey guys, welcome back to B&B Toys. Today we're going to look at the Star Wars Black Series Wal-Mart Exclusive 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper. These are the ones they did in the show where they showed respect to Ahsoka by painting their helmets, her skin tone, I believe it would be called. These are really nice figures. This one's in here a little twisted, but we'll figure that out when we get them out. It's got the yellow gold border, a really nice side package art detail, which goes together with all the other figures. You've seen me do that before, I'm sure. And yeah, everything else on here is normal. If you want to pause and read this, go right ahead. When I'm going to bust this guy open. We'll be right back. Okay, so I got him out. I'm going to do a little close-up here so you guys can get a really good look at the helmet. I love how it's not perfect. Kind of, they did that Walgreens exclusive one, and I thought a little too perfect. They did it chopped up a little bit like this, but I thought it was a little more perfect. This looks more like they slapped it on, did a really quick job because they wanted to show respect and get to work right away. See, I mean, little imperfections here and there, nothing really bad, but I think it looks really good because I think it looks really natural, the paint effect. It's got a few missed spots in that. Got a little paint here on the chest, but that's nothing new with Hasbro. It's really nice. I love these knee pads that they're doing on these guys now. These are really nice. You see the articulation's the same as the others. Cuts off a little bit here. I like how the knee pads actually are knee pads, if you will. It's got the strap and everything. So these come around pretty well. They have good ab crunch here. They can look down pretty well. Of course, they're going to tip forward if you try to stand them up like that. It's got good sway if you need, for some reason, need to have a couple swaying in your army. The head's really good. It goes up and down very easily. It's got very good tilt. I wish all figures were like this. As you see, the arms go up, the pads go right over the shoulder like that, which is really nice. You just bring it up and over. It was really good. The elbows are pretty good. Again, I like how it's got like the real looking elbow pads there instead of just, you know, just some cosmetic thing. Yeah, he turns well. He's got good hips. His legs go out about there. I mean, if you needed to do something like that. As far as for me, I usually do like a dead pose. Like I'll have one foot up and over. So I do like that. I can get this turn here. Got the same kind of movement in his ankles here as the other clone troopers. Granted, they are probably all the same. It's just different paint apps on them. And that he's really loose. This one came very loose out of the package, but give you guys a little look here. Better look at the paint apps on here. It's really nice. And the visor looks like they missed a little bit, but that's very common with Hasbro, unfortunately. As far as his weapons, he comes with two of them. I think it's a DC-15S and then the DC-15A, if I'm correct, which are his blasters. And if I'm correct, this is the DC-15A, his blaster rifle. Again, these are really nice. They're thin, but they don't feel cheap, like you would imagine they would feel, you know. I think they did a really good job on this sculpt. I think they got the accuracy down quite well. I'm looking at some pictures of it, and it looks as good as you'd want it to. And this here is their blaster, which is the DC-15S. Excuse me, I didn't know where my hand was there. Don't really like the bend in it too much, but let me get a little better light on there for you guys. There you go. I don't really care for the bend on the top too much. I know that when I'm looking at the pictures right now, it's straight, but that doesn't, a little bit of heat and a little working on it should take care of that. Yeah, again, a really nice gun. They did a really good job here with this figure. I mean, it's cool looking. It's great to have an army, but it's just nothing that's really like too exciting for me. You know, like to have Ahsoka with a bunch of them would be awesome. That's about it. But as far as everything else, I do like these new bodies a heck of a lot better than the old clones and the old troopers they did. Hasbro seems to be knocking out of the park, and I like that this one does as well have the mask or the head underneath. which eventually I think they're doing that mostly because in the future they're going to do that from the movies, maybe like Rex and Cody and that, but I also think they're doing it because I think it helps hold the helmet on, and it gives it more of a real look instead of, you know, just being all stuffed down like this. It got a neck and it's coming into something under it. So I don't know. I mean, I'm rambling on here, but I think they did a really good job with these figures. But as far as the 3 that came out, minus Ahsoka, I think this one looks cool, but the other ones, the Mandalorian troopers, just look a hell of a lot better, in my opinion. This is just a really nice one to have to army build again. But yeah, thank you guys. If you like my video and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. We are going to do a giveaway when we reach 100, but you know, new channel, so it's going to take a while. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.